Alfie Kilgour, Bristol Rovers club captain, centre-back.
Why is raising awareness for mental health and suicide prevention important to you?
It's obviously massive. I feel like everybody can relate to a certain degree, whether it's a friend, somebody they know of, themselves that have struggled. So it's massively important because it touches everybody. I had a friend when I was 18. I'd obviously moved to Bristol to do my scholarship here. Went missing for a few days and obviously he took his own life. So for me it was a tough time and it really hit home, and I remember speaking to my mum and dad at the time, but also that was hard because I didn't really want to speak to them. I actually wanted to speak to somebody.
Yeah, platonic.
Platonic, yeah, exactly. For me it's definitely had a place in my heart.
Yes.
And also I've been through tough times as well with injuries and setbacks and all sorts of things on and off the pitch.
So what do you do to look after your mental health?
So for me, I do call my dad every day on the way into training. He's a builder, 61 now and
Still going?
Still going.
Like
so obviously
that.
when I have a little, if I'm having a bad day or not quite feeling right today, or we've had a bad result on the Saturday and I'm driving in on the Monday, I give him a little call, and obviously he's been on the building site since 7 o'clock in the morning. It just straight away, for some reason, it just switches something in my head where I'm coming to play football on a lovely football pitch as a fit and healthy 27-year-old, as captain of Bristol Rovers. It's like it's just a little bit of a reset, which I always do every morning. And I take my hat off to my girlfriend. She's very good at getting me out and about, because after a loss, you know, and you have that feeling where you don't want to go out, you don't want someone to see you, results are going bad, you feel embarrassed, you feel ashamed, and
especially having the armband.
I definitely take that on massively as captain, and I started at this club at 8 years old. A lot of time and a love for this club, so I want it to do well, and when it isn't going well, she's very good at making us do stuff, get out and about, and straight away as soon as I speak to her or I speak to a friend, the weight gets lifted and I feel better.
So as captain, big responsibility, but what would you say to fans that are struggling with their mental health?
Talk. It's very simple, you know, but I think it does really help. Everybody's feelings and thoughts matter. Sometimes it's not your nearest and dearest you want to speak to either. There's lots of avenues now where you can speak to people and vent your thoughts and feelings. Also, I've touched on it, but it's not always an answer. You don't always have to have the answers for everything, but if somebody can lend you an ear and will listen.
Have you ever spoke to a therapist?
Yeah, so we're very lucky that obviously through the PFA, we get 12 free sessions. Going back sort of 3-4 years ago, I ruptured my Achilles playing, and at 25 it was a big shock, you know, like out of nowhere, never had any troubles with it. 12 weeks after my surgery, I was starting my rehab and it popped again. So after that, you know, I was distraught, I was down, the surgeon had sort of told me, look, you might never play again. And straight away I was very lucky, and I had the avenue of going speaking to the PFA, and I did my 12 sessions. And
because obviously another thing that they offer is the 3 therapy. And what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think that's unbelievable, especially the price of things at the minute. It really helps, and then you think, okay, I'm going to take it up on myself.
It could be life or death for you
as
well. Yeah,
life or death, literally. So, yeah, no, the 3 sessions are incredible, and it's credit to the charity and what he's doing and the message that he's spreading.